Hey guys, I just want to give a quick little update as to what's been going on with me because I haven't uploaded since November, and realistically, I should have been able to get more uploads out throughout this first half of the year. I suppose. I guess we're in May, so it's not really technically the first half, but whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm just here to give a quick update to the channel and tell you guys what's been going on. All right, so exactly what's been going on? Well, one of the big things is school. I am a student studying computer science, so that's been a big sort of weight priority that's been on my shoulder. Um, so that's kind of why one of the big reasons why I haven't been uploading because that's always been my number one priority. In my personal life right now is school, getting through it, and graduating because I want to get a good job because I don't know if I'm going to turn this into a job or whatnot. Probably a side project at best. I also joined a fraternity. A lot of people think that's where a bunch of guys go to party. That's not necessarily true. There's lots of intellectual stuff about it, and it's basically another whole organization. So I have to, in a way, give back to it. So that's also chewing up my time a little bit. And then I've also just been having a bit of a hard time. But don't worry, I'm okay. I haven't been diagnosed with anything. It's nothing really, to be worrisome about. So you guys don't have to really worry big time. I'm okay. Just I was just kind of going through some things, but just with this crazy semester that I had with school and the fraternity and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be okay, guys. So you don't need to worry about it. No need to really apologize about it. It's all good. And then, yeah, so hopefully that explains a lot of the lack of uploads. Thankfully, now that I am now in the summertime, or I'm in the summer now, thankfully, because now it is the summertime, I'll have a lot more time on my hand. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do over the summer. Obviously, I'm going to be doing this, but, I want to do a couple other stuff, like job, maybe a summer class. But yeah, I'll definitely have more time for the summer to make some more videos. All right, so what's essentially next with this channel? So I still want to continue the alternate universe series for the total drama series that I'm making because it's something that I've always been passionate about. I'm also be remaking the first video of that series because I just felt like the quality was not that good. There were some like story bits that I just didn't like and were kind of just like either thrown in there for either plot armor's sake or they just didn't realistically make it a whole lot of sense or just some things I generally don't like. So I'm gonna. It's not gonna be like a full remake, but just some slight changes to make it a little bit higher quality, a little bit more, I guess, in line with like just how I feel like the season would actually go instead of just like boosting this one character for no reason because I like them or something like that. All right, video games. So if you watched my channel, you've seen that I have uploaded, just small little clips of, funny moments that happen to me in video games or just really dumb stuff. I don't want to do that just anymore because, well, the funny moments were funny to upload, but it's just like, a quick second little clip. I actually want to, maybe do like, just play like a video game and then you see me get pissed off or, just see, um, you know, just some funny moments. Might be just, playing a game in general, and it's not gonna be like a straight up commentary. It's gonna be more just like I cut out all of like the boring stuff and only put in that stuff that's like interesting and funny because I don't want you guys just sitting there listening to me to babble for like an hour playing like I don't know fucking Stardew Valley or something. Nothing against Stardew Valley, of course. It's just, that's the kind of content I want to make. And then, of course, trying to be more consistent, balance, because that's kind of something I've struggled with this semester was balance, trying to balance everything with school, fraternity, other personal stuff. So it kind of got out of line, which is, why I kind of went through a bit of a hard time. But, again, now it's summertime. I can rebalance my stuff, restructure, and go move forward from there. And then some new video ideas, total drama. There's an asterisk right there, and I'm going to explain why right now because I'm not 100% sure on it, but I'll kind of go into more detail now. So new video ideas, total drama, question mark. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do this yet. I want to kind of start doing what ifs. Basically, these are essentially like you take a scenario or this little factor, and then you essentially put it into like a total drama season or just something in general. You take this one factor and see how it would change everything. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna do this because a lot of people do this, and I don't want to just like follow the crowd. I kind of want to do my own thing, even though people have done the whole alternate universe thing. But that's why I'm doing my whole custom seasons, so I can make it a little bit more interesting, but still kind of in line with the total drama series. But again, I'm not sure, because I also don't really, I don't want to just become like all about talking about total drama. That's why I threw in the video games in there. But here's some of the ideas that I have. What if Cody wasn't a simp? Basically, that means that he's no longer a simp. He doesn't lust for the ladies, but he's still that like geeky, nerdy twerp. And then another one is what if everyone completed a world tour? Competed. I, uh, I, I really need to start doing scripts for these things. But anyways, yeah, competing in World Tour. World Tour has always been one of my favorite seasons. I feel like if everyone competed, that would just be. I think it would be a really really cool idea for like all the Gen One cast to do so. But just an idea. Not sure if I'm going to do this yet, but up in the air. All right, so in the next upload, so the remake of the Total Drama Alternate Universe Island One is going to be. I don't know, I'm gonna really try my best to get these out as soon as possible. Same thing with the action alternate universe, and then either a gaming video or the world tour video. I'm kind of trying to jostle which ones I want to do because with the gaming video, I don't know what game I want to play for the channel yet, and also those ones are most likely going to be edited a little bit more, so they'll take more time. Excuse me, and I want to try to get more videos out for you guys this summer, so that's why I threw in the world tour there. So, and like I said, done for the semester, so videos should be a lot more consistent. And one more thing before we end this, just kind of wanted to apologize. Again, I kind of made some promises with video uploads, and I feel bad for you guys, leaving you guys on like a 7 month long hiatus. It's just I don't know, that's not cool. I mean, this was never really. I never really envisioned this to be like a job, but it was always a passion making videos, and I know that you guys sit down and watch my videos. You use up your time in your day to watch my videos, and that's very cool and it's nice because you're supporting my channel in a way, even though I don't make money off of this. I haven't monetized it yet, but I just feel really bad for leaving you guys on like 7 month long hiatuses. So to the people who unsubscribed, I don't blame you for doing so. And yeah, again, I apologize for that, and I'm going to try to be better next time. And with that being said, thank you all very much, and I'll talk to you all later.